could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Fourth and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in, it's Banks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Worley. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown aside. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll leave it with him. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Quarterback making checks. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's 4. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Right out trying to get it in. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Poe. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They believe they can run right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Powers. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks to the DB.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rush is on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He breaks a tackle. And they swarm him under. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. So we'll see this up. Make its way out to start the drive. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, the quick spin move. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll try to pop the draw. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ezukama. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And now they've moved into the red zone. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got his man on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Next going for the goal line. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team. And
they get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals.